Right. This piece is titled, Why Panic at the Disco When You Can Have Existential Dread at the Big Tesco? Sometimes I think I'm dying. I wander through the aisles of the big Tesco, straight out of the office, trying to know what I want for dinner, only to realize I don't have any appetite, which is so out of character for me. But I am tired, drawing for drinks spreadsheets all day, about things I couldn't care less, and my feet naturally walk me towards the nearest supermarket, like a lost soul in search of a church, a cathedral. But this one fits in your palm and tastes like cheddar. Still, I have no appetite. Again, weird. Then I remember that sudden random tummy ache that I get sometimes for absolutely no reason. Or those times when my back hurts at night, or those other moments when my vision gets a bit blurry in the middle of the day, and then I start to think, who knows, maybe I am dying. I put the box of white chocolate covered Oreos back on their shelf. I used to be crazy about white chocolate covered Oreos. I am convinced that I put my dentist kids through university thanks to my passion for white chocolate covered things. But right now, all I can think of is that headline I read some weeks ago in the Daily Mail about a 32-year-old girl who died of stomach cancer during her honeymoon. She complained sometimes about a tummy ache, but she thought it was just period pain, said her partner. There you go, you're totally dying. Sometimes I freeze in the middle of the aisle, remembering the words of one of my Spanish friends in the UK who said, in this country, you're only one payslip missing from being homeless. I saw a homeless woman in London last week. I see a lot of homeless people everywhere. But this one is ingrained in my memory because she had dark hair and was wearing the same Marks & Spencer dress I was wearing the day I got engaged. Upon seconds of realizing this, I made a story in my head about how she is me and how she has come from the future to alert me to what will happen if I quit this job. She's wearing the dress she wore the last time she experienced pure happiness. I go to the bakery section. I'm starting to overthink, so I better treat myself. Maybe a Krispy Kreme? Treating yourself is nice, but if you do it every day, you need to start calling it diabetes. I move away from the donut display. The truth is, I have already quit my job, and today was my last day. Today was my last day. I let the work sink. The cushy, safe, comfortable, mind-numbing, soul-crushing, mortgage-friendly job I've had for the past 5 years is over. And it's over because I have decided so. I hold a courgette in my hand for way too long when I think about this, and I wonder if people think I'm evaluating courgette sizes for sexual purposes. Quitting a job that you don't like is always the start of a new chapter, but it also feels like grief. How am I going to pay rent? Couldn't I just stay there? Some people went through not one, but 2 world wars during their lifetime, and I couldn't do one more accounting report. Some people have no legs, for Christ's sake, Cynthia. It was a nice office job, yes. It was true that I was on mental health for a bit, yes. But who needs mental health when you can pay Spotify Premium, a 3-week honeymoon to Japan, and nice matcha lattes? No, this is capitalist talking. I say out loud at the exact time a finance bro wearing the tightest gilet I've ever seen passes by my side. I'm holding a bag of frozen hash browns. He looks at me, then looks at my shopping basket, then looks back at me. Best if I go home and start my new life as an full-time artist. I grab some emotional support Ben & Jerry's and head to the till. On my way there, I spy a headline from the magazine section. Is your dog a narcissist? 5 red flags to consider before it's too late. Thank you.